The following is an update video. If you have not seen the original one yet, please click the link in the video via the annotation.
Austar negotiate and Austar taketh. Hold on, wait a minute. Taketh? Yep, if you're one of the many who watch CNBC on a regular basis on Austar, prepare to kiss it goodbye. From January 1, 2011, the channel will be taken off the platform. And that's just made a bad situation even worse. Austar have clearly pointed on their Facebook page that they're dropping the channel to make way for some more channels in the coming year. But does it really come at a cost to drop a channel that could be, or in fact is, vital to people who follow the share market and markets overseas? I know there's other channels like Bloomberg and Sky News Business, but they don't cover the Asian markets in a whole. But since I don't follow the share market anyway, except to play free ASX share market games when I was in high school, it doesn't really matter, but it really matters to the business community in a whole. But does this mean, because they are negotiating speed, that CNBC has to be pushed to the curb? Is this really a case of, okay, you want speed, but I'm afraid we have to take CNBC away from you as a result? It's a matter that's too complex for this show, but I thought I'd spread the word out in case you haven't known yet, in case you turn on your decoder boxes one day and you can't find the channel, and you happen to ring Austar and abuse the hell out of their customer service department. And speaking of the call centres, it's being featured on my Google Analytics stats, and it seems to now be a burning topic on the website itself. Which brings me to the burning topic of these. If you've received your Austar magazine this month, you would have got something like this. Now at first instance, it's supposed to look like a deck chair, right? It's got the dimensions and shapes of a chair, but it's actually not. In actual fact, it's a remote control holder for your Austar remote. Now I don't know why they would send a remote control holder out to their customers when most of them already have one. Even though this one is old, tired and worn and been broken a few times, it still does the job. Yet Austar send these out. And again, the customers make good on their threats. Like this one. If you don't give us speed, we'll be cancelling our subscription. We are sick of the ever-increasing number of ads on Austar anyway. May as well just have free to air. Give us speed! We don't want some cardboard deck chair giveaway to hold the remote controlled. Save some money and give us speed. Now! Well pointed out, as usual. But wait a minute. Increasing number of ads? Are those funeral insurance ones and that crap? Now this takes us back to an episode of The Kitchen before this issue came up. Let's recap what was said there.
Funeral plan ads. You know, the ones that tell you, if you don't do something tomorrow, your family will be broke and starving. Give me a f***ing break. I know we can't live forever, but repeating this crap over and over and over again isn't going to do any justice. Try putting it up at work 20 times a day. Who gives a two hoots about that? What happens to your family if you can't get tomorrow? They'll be broke and starved unless you call us now.
Ah yes. Memories of those blasted and annoying insurance and funeral ads. That was recorded late last year, and things have changed since then. There's not many of them on free-to-air now, ever since they did a big clean-up of them. So the insurance companies packed their bags, got out of Freeview, and went into Foxtel and Austar's turf, and are now doing the exact same thing. Only 20 times as worse. Now you're probably thinking, how worse can they get? Well, according to an online blog called Inner West Live, which talks about Foxtel's insurance ad overkill, and a few of the examples include as follows, and I do warn you that some of this may not be suitable for every viewer. Children being asked to explain why mummy and daddy should have insurance so that they can grow up. In the words of Billy Mays, you me? Another one. Grieving grandmothers trying to find $6,000 after a funeral. Hello? That writers forgot two payments they needed to factor, and that's a bereavement payment and a bereavement allowance for someone on Centrelink or DVA or Department of Veterans Affairs benefits. And that's paid in either a lump sum or instalments, and it'd surely be enough to cover the cost of a funeral. But I'm not going to go any further. Let's get back on topic. People mourning the loss of family members trying to cope with the costs. That, my friend, is not what you want to see on TV. Next topic, final topic please. And we saved the scrape barrel to last. Friends doing cooking drives to pay for the cost of a friend's funeral. What the cooking drives? Have these ad writers lost their bloody minds? A cooking drive. Is that the best they can do? Some other notable examples include old people playing golf, family who gets medicals, and you gotta love this, stereotypical wives with dead husbands talking about how they were left with a bill. Now that's clearly a sign that the ex was not a good provider. But let's move on. This all comes back to the original topic with Austar. As mentioned a few minutes ago, there are too many ads on pay TV. The original purpose of pay TV back in the early 90s was no commercials at all, except program promotions. It was designed to get away from free-to-air television. But now the exact same thing is happening in reverse. Which brings us to the highlighted problems so far in our investigation. Austar customers lost their motorsport programming to Speed, which is a Foxtel exclusive channel. That's the first instance of customer dissatisfaction. Ongoing faults with the MyStar and MyStar HD, with its freezing and crashing issues. And now 2 more additional things have come up. CNBC will go bye-byes at the beginning of 2011, and there are, of course, the advertising issues as mentioned. I know the issues are long, boring and ongoing and should be put to bed, but this issue has been going on for way too long. And advertising is not just limited to Austar, it's also limited to Foxtel. But I'll make another video on that as a video response to the episode later down the track. With a new year coming in a month or so, are things going to get better for Austar, or is its customers going to get much worse? One channel lost, new channels coming, but for Austar, time is already running out. And they need to work to get the motorsport back on speed, repair the MyStar issues, and find a replacement for CNBC. And reduce the amount of the funeral ads. Oh, for goodness sakes, why do I always talk about that? Anywho, that's another update video down and dusted. I'll probably get one more out before year's end. If not, look out for a new video in the new year. So, until next time everybody, this is RJ saying, stay sharp. RJRTV is a proud supporter of the Creative Commons movement, a better way to share your work. Visit creativecommons.org and license your next production with the free licensing tool. Share, remix, reuse. Give it a go and make a difference.